So according to Colin Trevorrow, in a leaked Reddit script from episode 9, it was originally supposed to be titled Duel of the Fates instead of Rise of Skywalker, and there was supposed to be less Palpatine, like a lot less. What? Well, look, we already saw the movie. Is this going to change anything? It was already a steaming pile. I know. Well, what do you expect? It was J.J. Abrams. There's mystery boxes. I don't know where the hell they got all those. Let's just talk about the leaks. Star Wars Episode 9's leaked early script is better than The Rise of Skywalker. Well, let's just go through this and see. This is from TechRadar.com. Rumor The Rise of Skywalker was once reportedly called Duel of the Fates, as script apparently leaked. This article is from Samuel Roberts. It was posted 2 hours ago. The Star Wars leak subreddit has a surprisingly good track record when it comes to spoiling events in a galaxy far, far away ahead of. For example, the entire story of Star Wars 9 was doing the rounds 3 months before The Rise of Skywalker arrived in theaters. And key story details on the game, Jedi Fallen Order, leaked almost a year before release. This latest reported leak, though, is something else. It's a summary of the original script Star Wars Episode 9 before the original director, Colin Trevorrow, departed the project, back when it was subtitled Duel of the Fates. This came via YouTuber Robert Meyer Burnett, and the breakdown of it on Reddit is pretty extensive. It's worth considering as a rumor. The AV Club says it was able to independently verify the leak as the real thing. If you didn't like The Rise of Skywalker, it's a fascinating look at what could have been. For one, it doesn't feature Palpatine as the villain. That's a good thing, because he died in the Death Star back in Return of the Jedi. Though he does appear in a limited capacity. The script was co-written by Trevorrow and Derek Conley and is apparently dated as December 16th of 2016. Colin Trevorrow left the project in September 2017. Let's get into the key details then. First up is the opening crawl, which establishes that the First Order now dominates the entire galaxy. Save for a few planets, the movie starts with a raid on a First Order shipyard, revealing that Rey has forged a double-sided lightsaber from her weapon in Luke Skywalker. The raid goes wrong, but Rey, Poe, Finn, Rose, who seems to have more to do in this opening than Episode 9 itself, and BB-8 make off with the First Order Star Destroyer. Rey makes a double-sided lightsaber. Okay, she's Darth Rey. Darth Rey! Darth Rey! I mean, really? Come on. And Rose has more to do in the opening sequence than all of Episode 9. I thought it was nice not seeing Rose Tico at all. She's worthless. I mean, seriously. And they steal a Star Destroyer. What is it, like a 82 Buick? Hux is now Chancellor of an oppressed Coruscant. Kylo Ren, meanwhile, is on the Episode 3 planet Mustafar. Haunted by Luke Skywalker's ghost, he finds a Sith holocron containing a message from Palpatine meant for Vader, encouraging Vader to seek out Palpatine's master, Tor Valum. In the event of his death, what happened to 2 Sith at a time, eh? The rule of 2. Rey is training as a Jedi and communicating with Luke's ghost. The ultimate goal of the Resistance in this draft is to activate a beacon that's situated under Coruscant, designed to put out a distress call to 50 planets, which they almost achieve before the First Order stops the message from going out. So it doesn't sound like they had MacGuffins in this one. Was there no Wayfinders in this? Kylo Ren meets Tor Valum, characterized as an ancient Lovecraftian Sith alien. Leia teams up with Lando to arrange help from smugglers in overturning the First Order's rule, and the final battle occurs on Coruscant. So Finn and the droids spark a civil unrest on Coruscant. Wow, that's better than what Finn had to do. Rey defeats the Knights of Ren in battle, because of fucking course she does. Then she finally confronts Kylo Ren. For what, the 3rd time? She's gonna beat the shit out of him like she does every other time. Kylo Ren reveals he killed Rey's parents at the behest of Snoke, failing to turn to the light side. Despite the appearances of Luke, Yoda, Obi-Wan as Force Ghost, Kylo simply dies. The First Order ultimately loses. I don't know which is dumber. There are big gaps in the story from this synopsis, but the choice of Coruscant as a center point for the story seems like a cool idea. Well, better than lots of secret Star Destroyers coming out of the sea at the behest of a cloned Palpatine anyway. Absolutely. It read like absurd fan fiction in some ways, but it's less of a breathless MacGuffin chase than the finished Episode 9 is. It also treats Kylo Ren as truly lost to the dark side of the Force, which was clearly the point of the decisions he made in The Last Jedi. Are they still counting The Last Jedi as canon? Asking for a friend. There's also no suggestion that Rey is a Palpatine, which was one of Episode 9's most divisive choices. Well, it was absolutely ridiculous is what it was. It wasn't just divisive, it was fucking stupid.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
All right, so this is the point where you guys tell me what you think about this. Episode 9 would have been better if it was called Duel of the Fates. Or The Rise of Skywalker. Rise of Skywalker was absolutely ridiculous because it precipitated the entire movie on Rey stealing the name of Skywalker from Luke, okay? She stole his name, his identity. Much like the new Thor movie, they're making Jane Foster take the name, she's the mighty Thor. The name Thor is not a title. Skywalker is not a title. It is his name. It is his family name. His father was Anakin Skywalker. He's Luke Skywalker. That's his name. You can't just be like, I'm Rey Skywalker. And this is mine now. These binary sunsets are mine. I'm going to stand here with my droid that's not mine and stare off into them. And then see the Force ghosts of Luke and Leia. They're the ones that gave me permission to use the name Skywalker. Both of these sound dumb. Like, Hux is, the one good thing I can say about Hux, I mean, if he's Supreme Chancellor of Coruscant, if he's Chancellor of Coruscant, and they're like all downtrodden and shit, I could see that being more realistic than him being the spy, and then his big reveals, I'm the spy. I mean, really? Come on. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. Good God. Like, this whole thing was just a muddled mess. I honestly don't know. The only thing about Trevorrow and this whole Duel of the Fates thing that would have been better was you didn't have Palpatine in it. That didn't undo the Return of the Jedi, which was absolutely stupid for them to try to. The overall lack of creativity that was shown in Episode 9, both in what was leaked, in what happened in the movie in actuality and reality, and what was reportedly going to happen when Colin Trevorrow and Derek Conley were working on the script, both of them were absolutely ridiculous. And you can sit there and you can say, oh, that, you know, nothing will ever make me happy and I'm a fanboy, da-da-da-da-da. No, I'm just not a sycophant who's just going to be like, oh my God, it's Star Wars, I have to accept this. No, I don't. I don't have to accept garbage. And what's even more infuriating is The Mandalorian is amazing and really well received, and most Star Wars fans are like, this is Star Wars. Whereas we've been getting trash in the movies since they started releasing them back in 2015 with The Farce Awakens. Yeah, I said farce. I did that on purpose. See what I did there? So, I don't know. This really doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't change my opinion. It still would have been trash. Maybe it would have been trash to a lesser degree. But we'll never know, I guess. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, please consider subscribing to the channel. Help us grow and expand, produce more content, as we've got big things planned once we hit that 200 subscriber mark. But right now we're at 143 at the time of this video. Let's get us to 150 before the end of January. It's January 15th. We've still got enough time, so please share the video, share the page, help us get to our goals, and I promise you, big things are coming. Trust me. Episode 100 will have a big announcement we're going to make, so hopefully we get to where we need to be before then, because it's coming up quicker than you think. I'm Itepo Kuin of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of yous, and remember, just wait for the credits. And what do I say at the end of every video? Well, first, I got to remind you where you can follow us on social media. On Instagram at TB2BR. That's the Place to Be Reviews. On Facebook, the Place to Be Reviews. That's our page you can follow. And then there's the official Place to Be Reviews fan page, which is our fan group, which you can join. It's a private group. Put in a join request. Myself, one of the mods, will get you in, get you vetted. No problem. Also, Twitter at the Place to Be RE1, or you can follow me at N80Pete. Where else? Right here on YouTube, of course, Itepo Kuin's The Place to Be Reviews. Subscribe, ding the bell for notifications. You can email me, theplacetobereviews@mail.com. That's it. That's all for right now. Tonight, The Boardroom, live on Goober Brothers Entertainment, 8:30 p.m. Be sure to join us for that. And stay tuned. There's another video coming up next. Also, remember, if I don't see you, have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow.